Hey guys, how you doing? I just wanted to take a minute to talk to you about something in EVE Online. Lately, I've noticed a lot of people have been either scaring off prey in wormholes or not really been effective in hunting, and I think I know what the main reason is for that. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what do you do upon entering a wormhole when you're looking for something to kill. So I've set up a decoy, so to speak, in the wormhole over that will serve as prey to hunt. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in, and I'm going to tell you what the process is to trying to catch prey. Now this won't work foolproof every time, because sometimes, usually when you're jumping into the hole, actually it's from a freshly spawned hole, so they're going to be paying attention to that if they're intelligent. Alright, I'm in the hole. First thing I need to do is check my Dscan. That's my probe scanner. Open up Dscan, okay? Nothing on Dscan right now, but that is not the end of it. I need to warp around, and I need to check before dropping probes. That's the important part. Do not drop probes right away. Warp around the system, see if there's anybody hanging out. Alright, so first, well, I should check local here. There's my little buddy, my decoy. I'm warping to the other side of the system. I'm using a nullsec system for practice, just so that I can do it relatively safely. In a wormhole, I don't want to become the victim of my own experiment, so to speak. So I'm just checking the other side of the system. I should be descanning along the whole way to see if I've got anything. And I also want to bring up my map to see how much of the system I'm covering. This is my bookmark here to go back home, so I know I've covered that much. Alright, cool. Now I'm going to open up, just for case in point. Alright. Alright, there we go. See, he's on D-scan now. I found my prey. Now again, do not drop combats at this point. Hold on, you don't know where he is. What you want to do now is use our D-scan window. D-scan window is your best friend when you are hunting things, not combat probes. You're hunting sub-capital ships, combat probes are like your worst enemy. Do not use them, because they are easy to spot on D-scan and they are difficult to use effectively without really high scanning skills. Alright, what I want to do now to try and get a rough idea where he is I'm going to reduce my scan range. Alright, see, he went off there. So I know he's someplace between 10 and 14.3 AU for me. So I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to drop it down to 13. Let's see if he's still there. Alright, he's still there. Drop it down again to 12. Is he there? Yep, he's still there. Alright, let's go to 11. Nope, he's not there anymore. So let's bring it back up, split the difference. He's not there. And now I'm just going to go up one by one to see if I can find him. Since D-scan is real quick, you can just speed through this here. Come on. Alright, he's at 11.9. Now I want to open this up and see, alright, what is at approximately 11.9 AU? Alright, this is my first candidate, because it's right on the edge. It's right on the edge of my D-scan, just barely lit up. So I'm going to right click on this, track, and I'm going to drop my angle down, keeping the same distance. He's not there. See? He's not there. Alright, the next one, where we had a full, was... Alright, that looks real close, so I'm going to do this one next. Drop it down. Okay. Seems like he's in. Let's do a 5-degree scan. Alright, so we're pretty sure that he's at that planet. Now what I want to do is I want to warp to, this is the planet, right? Yeah, this is the planet. I'm going to warp to this at 100, see if he's at a planet. Usually when they're at like this, they're going to be at a planet. To bring this range up, I'm going to drop this down to 1, just to verify that he is in fact at this planet. I slowly move my Tengu over there. Alright, is he still here? Yep, he's still there. Alright, so I want to center my camera, zoom right in. Let's drop this window way down, 0.3. Alright, now, since there's only 2 planets, this is pretty easy. I'm just going to track this, scan it. There he is. Alright, so I will warp here and see if that's where he is. D-scan says that's where he should be. Come on, warp faster. Warp faster. I want to catch him. And there he is. We found him. And that is roughly how you want to descan somebody down. Now that you have where he is, you can track him if he moves off your scan. Which, I'll demonstrate that real quick. Usually you won't catch an anathema like this because they're usually cloaked, but I don't think I need to tell you that if you're watching this video. You kind of know what's going on. And there he goes. So now I know roughly where he went. Went back to the bookmark that I came into this system from. If you can't find him at any of these points or through this Dscan, then he's not at a celestial. You can do the same thing with anomalies as well. I can't really do it here because there's rats in all of these, but for a combat ship out in one of these, you can also, what I like to do is if I want to see if he's here, I'll align to it, I'll go in first person, and then I'll drop my Dscan down. See, this will point me right at it, it'll point my Dscan right there, and that's how you track anomalies. Pretty straightforward. It's not too difficult. It only takes, it should at most, after practice, it should only take you about a minute tops to find somebody, unless there's a ton of signatures. Actually, one of the first steps I forgot to go over since I found him right away is always check the citadels. Now that there are citadels, people don't mind just sitting out in the tether range, just watching what's going on. I'm gonna put this back. I don't usually have it there, I just put it there so it's easier to see. I'm gonna talk quick about what to look for in a citadel to see if there's people in it, to know if it's safe to gank somebody in this system. Let me just move my bait away. Alright, so here, what we're looking at is an Astra House. Now, how to know somebody in some nullsec group, if you're watching this might be your citadel. But you click, let me select something else. Alright, so you click on the citadel, see all this text right here? Right back here, this one right here, in that bracket, right now, it shows a 0, which means there's nobody in the citadel. But from what I understand, this means that there either was recently somebody in that citadel, or there has been corp activity in the corporation that owns the citadel. I'm not sure on that one. I've heard a lot of different aspects, but I know here that there is no one currently seated there. That number says who's in there. So if I were to find some random dude out here running a combat site or something, and in a Vexor Navy, I would think it's relatively safe for me to try and take him on. Alright, that's all I wanted to go over real quick for this little tutorial. If you guys have any questions, of course, drop them in the comments. Let me know what you think. And hopefully I'll put up a few more tutorials on different things as I think of them. Just figured it was easier to make a video than it is to make a corp mail for everybody that was asking questions. So in the meantime, see you later.